Okay, that's done. Alright, one last post for Twitter, and then I'll be live for good measure. Alright, that's everything. I've posted everywhere I can. And then also, Okay. Disclaimer. Shadow of Game is rated M for mature and is intended for such audiences. Possible contents include mature and suggestive themes, fantasy violence, topics and discourse of the intricate nature, things, and language. All interactions during live streams are unscripted. Viewer discretion is advised. Now let's get to this puppy. Alright, everybody. Alright. We are live. We are here. I am awake. I have my coffee. Uh-oh. Recommend streaming at a bitrate of 1,000 kilobits. Nah, fam. My stream looks good, right? That's all that matters. As long as you can see, it's not stuttering. I finally solved the issue. Let's do this. We are here. That is a new season in Destiny, and welcome everybody. I was awake this morning for the Destiny 2 showcase, so that's why I'm actually super late. Alongside, I was building up some Space Marines. So like, my whole sleep schedule has been wrecked the entire 3 days ago. No. I've technically been awake since last Thursday, so I've only caught couple-hour naps here and there. Because I've been, I don't know if you all noticed, I've been grinding out a lot of new videos, a lot of streams. So it's been a little bit of a jaunt for me to be doing a lot of stuff. So anyways, as I was saying, today is Destiny Tuesday. We had our new showcase this morning of all the new content that's going to be coming out in Destiny 2 regarding Final Shape, as well as what comes beyond, and everything in between. So I'll be talking a little bit about that during the stream, but I'll be talking more about it during my next stream over on Twitch in about 2 hours from now. So I know I'm talking about what's happening in 2 hours, but listen, this is what I do as a content creator, is that I need to help keep everybody updated on everything, and as a journalist, yeah, you'll deserve to be updated on what's happening. So, to update you on what's happening right now, it is Destiny Tuesday, like I said, and so today they dropped Season 22, Season of the Witch, which is pretty straightforward. We're going to be dealing with the Hive this season. Spoilers. I mean, if that wasn't... Well, for those of you that are learning about Destiny and a lot of stuff, if you want to see some crazy space magic, that's going to be the Hive. And so that's what we're going to be fighting this season. And hey, look! Guardians for Maui. Support wildfire recovery in Maui through the purchase of a specially designed t-shirt and emblem. All profits go directly to direct relief and their relief efforts in Hawaii. So yes, if you can, please do support the Bungie Foundation. They've been doing a lot of great stuff with this. Just anytime something's happening, Bungie never fails to come through and help out. So please do support if you can. And honestly, nothing wrong with getting some sweet merch along the way for helping out, alright? Loadout's temporarily disabled. Nah, that's fine, I don't care. If your endgame is being locked behind Guardian ranks, existing loadouts will be saved and available to all players who have already unlocked them can be deployed. Alright, so for the last couple weeks, you've been seeing me play as my Warlock. My Warlock has been my go-to story gal, but my main is actually my Hunter. For those of you that don't know, I am a Hunter main through and through. I've been a Hunter since the beginning of Destiny, and I've been doing my best to archive his adventure, because my Hunter is a proxy of me as to who I am in the video game universe. And that's how it is in a lot of RPG-esque games, and so my Hunter is my self-insert. Normally, I would have him be alive, I would archive his adventures, and I would do some super convoluted recording stuff, but now that I've gotten this far as I have in my journey as a content creator, it's about time I took you all on my journey as my Hunter properly. So without further ado, let's take it away.
Listen up, glitter bums. This is First Ghost and Maru talking. You're still trying to get through the witness's portal, huh? That ain't a door you can just kick open. You even passed some leftover worm for answers. Too bad she led you right to us. Now you need help from the one witch nobody can trust. My boss, Savathun. Even though she's temporarily dead, she left instructions for this very situation. As usual, you maggots are 3 steps behind. Savathun will help you on one condition. First, deal with her sister, Zivor Wrath. She's the Hive God of War and the Witness's best general. It's a win-win, see? Don't look so sour. You've already got everything you need. I suggest you start with a witch of your own.
Alright, so there's your story recap. I'm going to jump back into cutscene mode once I land in world, but this all plays off of what happened in Witch Queen. So now we are really hitting our stride with the snowball, and everything is just getting more and more insane. So, without further ado, let me give you a little bit more of an immersive combat experience. And by that, I mean, like,
The Witness poses a dire threat, and the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek. But only if we contend with her sister. Amaru has promised us a method for defeating Zivuarath, arranged by Savathun before her death. There is a spire atop her throne world's sanctum, a place of dire experiments where she abused the light. With this knowledge, Imaru and I have devised a powerful artifact infused with Hive magic. It will allow you to dispel the Witch Queen's trickery and master the spire through a ritual of our own.
Even in death, the Witch Queen lays her snares for us. Be careful, Guardian.
This is a real privilege, so act like it. Savathun doesn't open her spire to just anyone.
If such a place exists.
Why lie, when the truth is so much more dangerous?
You are not the Witch Queen, and the Guardian is far more dangerous.
Please. Zivor Wrath is too much for you to handle. You need our help.
And you need ours. Imaru, tell your loosened hive to stand down.
Savathun's orders are for them to guard the spire. I'm sure your little glowworms can handle it.
I don't like this. Resurrecting Savathun, using her magic. This is exactly what we wanted to avoid.
The Witch Queen knew she could entice us with a common goal.
removing the threat of Xivu Araf.
Yeah. And she knew the Vanguard had a little hive acolyte of their own. That's why she's opening up her spy. She thinks you've got what it takes.
Void crystals bend reality through tightly channeled power, shatter them to break their control.
Use that witch's staff to cast a little spell of your own. Spire's just up ahead. Don't need more than some lightless lackey's fancy eyes to see it.
This is where the Witch Queen fell, and you fled for your life. Remember that. We should focus.
That was a fluke. Your guardians got lucky.
Really? How many of your apostate ghosts have seen the Guardian's mercy?
Don't you threaten me.
I am not threatening you. I am telling you what the Guardian will do. So where is this spire?
You'll see. Start the ritual to bring down Savathun's illusion.
Conduct the arc charge between the crystals. Guardian, channel your magic with the witch's staff. You now wield hive magic, and have entwined it with your light.
Whatever you face next, will test that power to its limits.
You think your guardians are up to scratch?
What will we find inside the spire?
A way to take down her sister. That's all she told me. And that's all I'm telling you.
And she'll uphold her bargain? Give us the information we need.
I'll bring her back as soon as Evu's taken care of. Then you can ask her yourself.
Guardian, traverse the spire. We shall see what morsel of truth awaits us.
Well, that was dynamic as all hell. I like that. Whew. Normally, I don't like the whole being thrust right into it, but like it was a nice build-up, especially the dialogue coming between Amaru and Eris, and like how they bantered back and forth. So there's our premise of like how we're gonna get ready to get Savathun to help us out with this. And for those that don't know, Savathun was the main enemy of the Witch Queen. She is the Witch Queen. And so we're using witch magic to go up against the whole magic, the magic archetyped enemies of the game. So this is going to be really cool. I'm pretty stoked for this. So yes, but without further ado, I think we have another cutscene coming. Never mind. Alright, cool. Alright, so a little bit more of some gameplay loop elements here, so that's okay. I'm just gonna scrap some trash that I've got going on here for me. So let's see, overload hand cannons. Okay. Overload, unstop, unstop. Barrier. Okay, good. I like barrier auto rifles. I'm gonna get overload first, because overload is always a pain in the butt to deal with. What do we got in the final one? Frenzied stacks. Elemental munitions. Elemental embrace. Rapid fire ranger. Monochromatic maestro. Okay. And looks like you don't have a specific element this time around. Elemental fury. It's all elements. Solar arc, void. Alright, cool. I'm taking this one though. I'm taking my baby in though. This is my favorite gun. What the? What?
There is nascent light to be found here. We must stoke it and harness its power.
Be prepared for anything. Break
That
those
was
void
weird.
crystals to release their power.
I think I might have missed something here. Nice. I don't know what happened to that cutscene in the beginning. That was really weird. So we're fighting off Scorn in here, huh? Oh yeah, they did something to upgrade crafted weapons this time around, so that's what we're up to here. Really, dude?
It looks like the way up is cleared. Be careful.
Guardians, I'm sure Imaru has given you a warm welcome on my behalf.
Savathun's dire machinations echo through these halls. She whispers from the past, anticipating each outcome.
She left you some recordings. It ain't that deep.
You've accepted my proposal. We have mutual interests after all, despite our bad blood. You might not believe me, but I love my sister. But to us Hive, love is death. No one knows more about killing her than I do.
There is something vile at the heart of this place, steeped in Hive magic. but bound by the light.
Savathun planned for this moment.
She knew the Guardian would end up here eventually. Eris Morn in tow.
Transmute your charged light within the ritual circle.
Destroy them, Guardian.
The spire is alive with light. We have redirected the Witch Queen's spells and empowered it to some end. I am not certain. Hive runes manifest here. Discern their pattern and traverse the Witch Queen's labyrinth.
Zebrath can't be confronted. That's what she wants, and she always gets exactly what she wants. So spoiled, so loved. You'll have to find another way. Only her equal could ever have a hope of overcoming the threat of my sister's or march. Only a hive.
So, it rests with me.
Eris? What did we do?
We have reconfigured the inner workings of the spire and opened the path to its fetid hypogeum.
Not how I would have put it, but that's right.
There is dire magic here, and I am its conduit. We may use this power to our own ends.
Eris, you can't. This is dangerous.
Meet with me, Guardian. I will prepare the ritual.
All right, so okay. So there's two game modes that they introduced here during this, which is Sawatune Spire, which is the 3-man activity. And if you notice how I tried to go pick up that card earlier, that's actually part of the mechanic that they added this season, where you actually go in and you choose. You can actually make this like a roguelite deck stack spire thing, right? And then you have the 6-man arena activity as well, which they'll make us hop into in a little bit. But I think we have a cutscene coming in. I don't know. I'm doing this purely blind, so we'll see how this goes. I hope you all enjoy that. I do a little bit more of like an immersive combat scenario by comparison. Thankfully, I think I've solved the frame drop issue now. So yes.
Xivu Arath draws strength from our conflict. She believes her logic absolute. I will grasp it and contravene its power. There is no other way.
Will you come back from this?
Does it matter if I do? What I am has served me, and has served humanity. Baka, Zita, Sel.
This is what Savathun wants.
We serve our interests, not Savathun's.
She's outmaneuvered you again. You need me.
We need your silence. Do not be afraid. Bear witness to my sublimation. I separate the true from the dead. I am the many-mouthed hunger. I am the knife-edged truth. I devour the free. I conspire with my vengeance. I will take what I need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist. Hayat! Hayat! Hayat!
Alright. And that's the big point right there. Eris is now Hive. Holy hell. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot less heavier than it was during the Season of the Haunted, but still that is freaky and awesome in like the best ways possible. Oh, they put a thing back there now. Okay. First off, let me check my postmaster, because holy hell. Okay. So got a new rocket launcher, shot swap, frenzy, head rush, standing up, crouching for a short time, goes break period, brief handling speed. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's actually good, but nope. Loose change in gut shot strength. Plant element. Ooh, this could actually be pretty good. Especially since gut shot did get an upgrade. It's an adaptive frame. 1810, I don't need it. Ayat. Oh. That was just hauntingly awesome though. I love it. Just getting to see Eris in her element like that. Yo, this thing's got a stability masterwork too. I like the design on this too. Kept confidence. I might use this hand cannon actually. I just need to give it some range. Applying an elemental debuff increases target's weapons reload speed for a short duration. Okay. One way or the other, I'll be there. Drifter wiped the sweat off his brow and the grin off his face. His shoulders slumped as he stepped down from the platform in the derelict. The gambit matches ended in the hard-earned win. The next match would be in a few minutes. That's all he had. He cleared his throat, his voice hoarse. Drifter looked up at the swirling mass of egregore as his thoughts shifted back to Eris Morn. They'd found a little comfort with each other, a little understanding. But what did it look like, he wondered, when all that chitin burst out of her? What did it feel like to eat up all those ties the Guardians were taking for her in the field, in the Crucible, in the Gambit? He had read the reports, he saw the theories on VanNet. He didn't trust them. He trusted her. Drifter nodded to himself and took a breath as he heard the Guardians assemble behind him. He stepped up on the platform, flicking his jade coin. It spun in the air, catching the light, before falling back in the Drifter's waiting palm. "Have you ever eat hive eyes?" he asked with a smile, twisting his wrist around and slipping the coin back into his sleeve. "Real juicy. They go pop in your mouth, and a shiver runs all the way through. I'll tell you when you're older." He winked. The assembled Guardians watched him in silence. "Transmit firing!" he called out, and they disappeared in a burst of light. Oh, God! Oh, that's so cool! That's messed up, but that's really cool. Wow, the Drifter does not miss a beat. That's cool, though. Because, like, okay, so something that's been really fun about Destiny is they've really been building up the relationship between Eris Morn and the Drifter. And so now, like, basically Drifter's got a hive girlfriend, and that's pretty sick. But also, like, holy hell, that's pretty wild, not gonna lie. That looks nice. I'm keeping this. Even after I build this thing, I am keeping that. Alright, I'm gonna jump back into cutscene mode. We got some dialogue coming.
Guardian, though my form twists in this rune-bound circle, I remain Eris Morn, given not to the deep, but to vengeance. The Hive have taken much from me. By naming the worms, I have taken from them, and I must take from you. The splinter of hive worm rests in your staff. It is enough to bind us and mark you as my acolyte. By the sword logic of the hive, your conquests strengthen me. You must tithe mightily if I am to become strong enough to defeat Xivu Arath. She draws power from all conflict. She is the blade breaker, war, drinker, conqueror, immortal. I ought drown her in blood. Add your voice to the chorus of violence. Let us show her what it is to be Hive.
Toil and trouble. Though my form twists in this rune-bound circle, I remain Eris Morn, says the figure before you, her voice strained by the transformation. Eris gestures a clawed hand toward the staff you used to begin the hive ritual. A splinter of a hive worm rests in your staff, she says. It is enough to bind us, and mark you as my acolyte. By the sword logic of the hive, your conquests strengthen me. You think of the bargain Imaru offered to the Vanguard. Savathun will reveal how to follow the witness if you can deal with her sister. You nod in understanding. You must tithe mightily if I am to become strong enough to defeat Zebu Arath, Eris says. You hear her smile viciously beneath the mask of chitin. Let us show her what it is to be hive. The Lectern of Divination will collect cards from the deck of Whispers, a powerful form of hive magic manifested through the tithes to Eris Morn. Here you may contemplate and interpret your opaque cards to unlock their power. This process requires gathering insight throughout the system. Once required, major arcana cards will be displayed in the Anatheum. When 5 major arcana cards have been acquired, one will be selected at random before each encounter in Savathun's Spire and the Altars of Summoning. Adding a card to your deck will allow that card to be randomly drawn. Each major arcana card bestows unique benefits. Major arcana cards may be added or removed from your deck by interacting with them in the Anatheum. You must have at least 5 cards in your deck to draw upon their power in Season of the Witch activities. Minor arcana cards can be found in Season of the Witch activities or granted as rewards in ritual activities. When interpreted, they bestow perks, items, and upgrades. The Lectern of Divination wavers with the heavy, coiling smoke of incense and glint of candlelight. From their place on their table, the cards whisper sweetly, promising secrets, truths, and lies. Okay, so this was that mechanic I was telling you about, where essentially we're going to be a little bit more on the realm of roguelike for the season's activities. So these are the ones that are going to be buffing us, and then what encounters we're going to be running into. Key chests and the Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire will contain additional Whisper cards if available. New daily bounty, new card. Good. This is really cool, though. Oh, there's one more thing here. Toil and trouble. The cluttered ritual table is covered in various artifacts used in the study of hive magic. Eris Morn's scattered journals lay open across the table, pages weighed down by pieces of rock and bone. You notice sketches of hive runes, worms, moths, and intricate diagrams of unrecognizable magical objects. You recognize buried amongst the esoterica a drawing of the acolyte's staff, along with a detailed spell that would bind its maker and wielder in the tithing ritual. Alright, conquer powerful combatants and tithe. Uh-oh. And tithe strength of Eris Morn in the mission Invoke. Got it. Okay, so we got the Sisters, defeating hive combatants and Savathun's Spire and the Altars of Summoning. Complete waves and Altars of Sorrow. Got it. Alright, and then this one's going to be the weekly story. So let's go do that. Actually, let me go pick up a weapon from Season of the Deep really quick, because I still need to complete that, actually. I still need to complete my weekly stuff. Hey, what's this? That is some strange fungus. Got it. Lovely. This is incredibly freaky, but I am okay with it. I like this though, how we can like jump between the helm and all these different locations. Like we have that portal over here, which takes us down to Titan, right there, via Drifter's transmat technology. Like, it's really cool how they turn this one spot into multiple spots at the same time. Like this is like the central story hub, which is really nice. And I really appreciate that they did that. Now let's see, what should I grab here? You know, I'm gonna complete the sniper rifle. I'll complete the sniper rifle. I don't really need it. Like, my armory is as loaded as possible already as is. So it's like, my gear is pretty well set. Again, don't look at my vault. My vault is almost at 600 again. I can't not. Like, I find good weapon rolls. I said, alright, you know what, this is actually good. But it is as it is. Alright, I don't know how much of the next story beat is gonna take some, what's it called? In terms of action, or how long it's gonna take, but, we should be okay. Ayat. And that's a phrase that's gonna be stuck with me now. Just the concept of I don't know. I never really liked the Hive per se, but like I myself am a magical ritualist as well. So actually, now think about it, yeah, I do ritual magic. Holy crap! As I stare at my tarot card decks, like right next to me, it's like, yeah, that's kind of true. So it's interesting, like what kind of magics exist in the world. Next time I go to my occult shop, I'll ask about it. Like, so what kind? Like when I asked, oh shit, you know what? This actually makes a lot of sense, and why Destiny also speaks to me. Yep, you know what? That makes a lot more sense now. Yep, I'm into ritual magic. Because like I do, like I said, I do.
Eris has detected a gravitic anomaly beneath the spire. She thinks it's a ritual chamber.
We call that the Arcane Oubliette. Savathun stores all kinds of drooling goons in there. Warm bodies for her magical experiments. If you want to feed blood and guts to your discount hive god, that's the place to do it.
Panicked throws echo upward from the well of power and death. I sense the oubliette beneath you, Guardian. Assemble in the ritual space, and we shall harvest the fruit of Savathun's foul experiments as our own.
After I resurrected Savathun, she was dying to learn about her new light. But she needed test subjects to experiment on. Same way you use the poor slobs in Gambit for target practice. Listen to this.
I named this chamber the Oubliette, after a human invention. A prison where the only exit is the ceiling, just out of reach. A place for people to be thrown in and forgotten until the time is right. This is where I'll keep in touch with all my bygone subjects, both as a queen and researcher.
Do you feel it? The latent power of the Witch Queen's spellcraft. Finalize the ritual to complete the summoning. flow through me like a surge of hot blood.
Where are these subjects being summoned from?
Some kind of suspended animation? Maybe they're teleported from somewhere right into your gun sights. But what do you care? They're all just dead meat to you.
Not gonna lie, those that fight did get a little bit intense, but that was pretty fun. So this is what the story beats are gonna be like, and I like this. I like this. I like this arena and environment design.
Your arcane skill conjures forth horrors once cloistered, awaiting brutal deliverance. And so they shall receive it. power tides the fear and anguish of our foes. Exalt in your retribution.
You know why the boss is so much better at magic than you? It's because she's not afraid to make the tough choices. Listen.
I'd like to share my experiments with the Guardians one day, just as we share the light. But I know they won't approve of my methods. They love omelets, but hate breaking eggs. Maybe participating in my rituals will expand their provincial sense of morality.
Your arcane skill expands with each ritual you complete. Our powers will grow in tandem until we are ready to challenge the god of war herself. Arcane skill expands with each ritual you complete. Our powers will grow in tandem until we are ready to challenge the god of war herself. retribution for the lost. Bel, Ariana, Omar, Sai, and Tolan. Tithe unto me, Acolyte. Ayat.
Guardian, the value of the magic you've unearthed here is undeniable. But watching you and Eris revel in violence, tithing with hive rituals, it was disturbing.
Like it or not, your witch is gonna need a lot more ties before she's powerful enough to challenge Xivu. So, go ahead, sport. Make a mess. Enjoy yourself. Welcome to the hive.
I'll be honest, as tough as that was pretty fun. Like, I've been wanting a proper gladiatorial arena-styled, event in Destiny, so, like, that's really nice. Exotic Mission Rotator is here. Replay your favorite missions. Oh, sweet. Legends tab, and then Final Shape. Sweet. I have a lot to say about this, so, catch me on the Twitch side as I talk about that. Ascend the Spire, tithe your conquests, master the arcane arts, and escape with your rewards. I'm excited for this, though. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Like, as you saw, like, towards the end of last season, I was really starting to, like, get a little bit torched. But, like, as the seasons go through, I'm stoked. Like, genuinely, I am stoked for more of this. Like, this is like a nice refresher into what's to come, especially on the build up to Final Shape. I'll put my first thoughts down on a recording, and then I'll post it tomorrow on YouTube. Hell, I will even post it after I finish up. After I finish this, I'll record a quick thing onto it. Yeah. Toil begun. Nice. Nice. There we go. Alright. On to the helm. We're gonna wrap this up, and then we'll hop over to Twitch side and join Kazu as we get a little bit more of some more thoughts on this. I like this though. This does remind me of you know what? I might as well just record it, because why not? I'm always recording. So, my first impressions on Season of the Witch so far in Destiny 2. It's pretty fun. Like, Season of the Haunted was a solid season, and like this one takes the best of a lot of the Hive stuff. Like how Sorrow's Harbor was a really good like horde mode quotation mark thing. From what I can see of what's going to be coming out on this one, you get a little bit of a horde mode, arena mode. So basically Prison of Elders 4.0 kind of vibe, as well as a... Oh god. I don't know how to describe how the 3-man arena is going to be, but with that one, it's going to be a little bit more roguelike-y. So if you like things like, well, in a way to put Slay the Spire, you get like a whole deck building which creates a whole new experience where it helps dictate what you're fighting before you go into the arena. Much like Dares of Eternity, but better. That's kind of what you're going to get out of that. That's what you're going to get gameplay-wise. The weapons look sleek and they look fantastic, as well as the armor, and especially with the seasonal armor on the ornaments at the end. It was that's spicy. It's just the Wildwood armor. So to kind of give you an idea of what you're going to get out of the weaponry. Strand hand cannon, for all you hand cannon mains out there, this one's for me. As well as an LMG, fusion rifle, and a couple more other weapons here and there. Story-wise, it's going to be fantastic. Just getting to see Eris at work again and seeing how she builds up into the whole plot point from last season, which is really nice, because how the seasons are slightly starting to tighten up together, which is really, really good. Because at the end of last season, we learned that we needed the help of Savathun. This does not skip a beat and goes like right into it. And just, if you've seen the opening cutscene over on the either on the Bungie livestream or in the trailer, you know what to expect out of it, but it just looks so nice to see your Guardian go into it, and just... Cutscenes are going to be fantastic. I'm excited to see what the weekly story beats are going to be like, and then just the gameplay loop is going to be enough to be fresh, interesting, and then you just start weaving everything else into it. You're going to have enough time to like experience everything and like grind out some gear. So it's going to be a fun grind. You're going to get a good loot grind out of it. And yeah. So that's all I'm going to do for this little recording bit right now. This is from the live stream, from my first impressions of just going through the first story beats of this week alone. So for the other side, when they do see this, you know what I say. You hear it from every other YouTuber. Do I need to tell you guys? But with that, thank you guys on the YouTube, on the recorded side for watching. I'm gonna keep this little review spoiler free for y'all. So yes, if you enjoyed that, you know what to do. Until then, make sure to tune in on the live streams, both here on YouTube and on Twitch. Until then, I'm gonna keep the stream going. Peace. So yes, so like I said, this is definitely a little bit more of a. This is gonna be a little bit more of an interesting.
Shot down a lot. Hey, Guardian.
What's up,
Clint
Crow?
says hi.
Nice. Hell yeah. Alright, we gotta go to the hollow projector. Oh, it's right here.
It's hard not to feel that this is my responsibility. While we in the tower gathered intel and debated over what action to take next, Eris threw herself into a dangerous ritual of her own devising. She was audacious. And she was right. We had to accept Savathun's bargain. We must pursue the witness at any cost. But I didn't imagine we would risk Eris in the exchange. She remains herself. I recognize Eris when I look into her eyes. She wears her new form like a suit of armor. But she speaks of whispers calling to her from the deep. And I have no assurance she can resist them forever. You must embrace the hive rituals as she did. Offer your tithes so that she may gain the power she desires. And quickly. Commit yourself to her, Guardian. I believe it is in everyone's best interest to keep her metamorphosis as brief as possible.
Ikora admits she feels responsible for Eris's risky transformation. While we in the tower gathered intel and debated over what action to take next, Eris threw herself into a dangerous ritual of her own devising, she says. She was audacious, and she was right. Ikora reiterates following the witness is worth any cost, but she has her reservations. We had to accept Savathun's bargain, she says, but I didn't imagine we would risk Eris in the exchange. She tells you to tithe to Eris and send her as much power as you can, but Ikora cannot hide her unease. I believe it is in everyone's best interest to keep Eris's metamorphosis as brief as possible, she says diplomatically before signing off.
Hive magic reveals itself in precise shapes. They follow the same lines and the same means. And yet our rituals still hold many secrets. Cards have scattered in the wake of your oblations. Our bond made manifest. I call them the Deck of Whispers. And they do whisper. Each of their ideograms appears to carry the weight of symbolism. Do not fault them for the forms they take. They are reflections of the real, and as opaque as the natures of their referent. We will interpret their configurations, divine their use. They may hold many meanings, alone and in conversation. As with all hive magic, they ask us to separate the true from the dead. We will do so.
Also, little quick added addendum to the spoiler-free first impressions. I really do enjoy how the helm continues to evolve. There's only a slight spoiler. You're gonna go here anyways, so like, you were bound to see this at any point. But given this, I do enjoy how Bungie has been expanding and building upon their universe even more, even their worlds. So right here is a huge expansion to the Helm, which expands into bigger places. As we saw during Season of Deep, we technically did go to Titan, like, deep below. And if we go back over to that part of the Helm, I now realize that it's a teleporter, not an actual, like, thing. So, yeah. Like, Bungie is doing really good at expanding their spaces. Like, this hub space overall is fantastic, as it just whoosh right back into the dive tank on Titan. And now the Helm gets to serve as like this central locale hub for everybody, which is really nice. So yeah, that's just one more quick added addendum to the seasonal first impression of Season of the Witch. Alright, cool. But I think this is the weekly story stopping point. And so now I'm going to jump over into my server, and we could jump in and chat with Kazu Paradox as we do some more stuff over there. So let me hop over to my stream team chat too. Hello. Alright, just triple checking everything. Alright, cool. So yes, we are pretty well set. I'm going to go see if I could go grab some bounties? Question mark? Possibly, maybe, thing? Bump, 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 bump. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna get the next story beat next week. So yes. So with that, that's going to end the YouTube stream, and then I will immediately jump right on over to Twitch and just kind of raw dog it from there. So, with that, if you enjoy this type of content, as per always, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post new videos on up. We post weekly on the regularly, Tuesday through new videos Tuesday to Sunday, and streams every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. No, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. However, this week, I am not going to be able to stream Final Fantasy Friday, nor am I going to be able to stream Single Player Sunday, as those 2 days I'm going to be actually helping out with an event in VR chat called Slyfest, where I will be basically helping be part of the moderation team, so I can help make sure, like, the event goes smoothly, and yeah. At least just, like, from the patron side, so that way you know, like, you're going to be safe on the ground floor. But yeah. Other things of note. Next week is going to be PAX West, so I'm going to be out in Seattle. So I'm going to be out of town for a little bit, so you're not going to see me too much. What else? I have a new video coming out Thursday and Sunday for sure. I'm going to work to uploading those new videos quickly as possible for Destiny 2. So yes. But with that, once more, thank you all for watching. Until next stream, I'll catch you over on the flip side. Yeah, that'll work. But as always, though, wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful day or beautiful night. Now then, let's hop on over to Twitch.